For Friday's drive-by. I'm telling you, Chester has decorated so many cookies. Look at him. Chester, what are you doing that you're so silly tonight? How is everybody? Did you have a good day today? We sure did. We have been baking nonstop. Right, Chester, Westchester? The problem is Chester keeps eating so many cookies that I have to start all over and make a new batch. You're guilty, Chester. Yes, you are. Look at that guilty look on your face. Oh, don't try and hide your guilt, Chester. You are guilty for eating all those cookies. Now I have to start all over and make more cookies. I know. He's being so goofy tonight. I don't know what's up with Chester, Westchester. He's being so... Hi, Hazel. Oh, everybody's joining in tonight. We got a good group of people watching our cozy bedtime story time. Oh, my goodness. Tonight's story is a good one. I love it. It's called The Alligator Song. Chester, are you ready? Okay, get cozy, Chester, because you're not really cozy. Get cozier. You're not that cozy. You have to get cozy, cozy, cozy. Hi, Lily. How are you, honey? Okay, let's start with tonight's cozy bedtime story time with Miss Kimberly and Chester Westchester. It is called The Alligator's Song. Hi, Sophia. Thanks for joining us, sweetie. Hi, Kenzie. Lightning flashed, thunder boomed, and the wind howled. Eddie jumped out of bed to close the window. Look at his doggy. He looks like Chester a little bit. Look at the lightning. Oh, it's so spooky. He couldn't believe what he saw in the garden. He saw a sad alligator who was singing a song. Please help me get out and back down to the sea. From there, I'll swim back home. I'm tired of travel. No more will I roam. Please help me. Help me get back to the sea. So that alligator wanted to go back to the sea. Mama, shouted Eddie. There's an alligator outside my window. Quick, quick, Mom, come and look. Now, you go back to bed, she said. There is no alligator. You've been reading that scary book again. So Eddie and his doggy went back to bed. Next day at school, the alligator was outside the window. See you tonight, he said to Eddie. Uh-oh, he's coming back tonight. Eddie is in school, and that alligator is coming back tonight. That night, Eddie climbed up into a tree in his garden and waited for the alligator. Soon, before you knew it, that alligator came back out, and he has his hat on his tail. Eddie slipped down from the tree and followed him, and the alligator winked at Eddie. And there's Eddie's doggy. Can you just look at Chester, how much he loves story time? I know Chester, he is loving this book. Then tears began to drip from the alligator's eyes, and he sang Eddie his sad song. When I was little and I lived at home, I once went out on the beach alone. A sailor took me to his ship, and we set out on an ocean trip. I like to travel well enough, except on days when the sea was rough. But then I grew tired of life at sea, and I longed to be home with my family, you see. One day, the sailor brought me to the town. I fell from his knapsack onto the ground. I thought I'd swim home to my family, but try as I might, I could not find the sea. Lonely and lost and shaking with fear, I hid in these woods for almost a year. So that poor alligator thought he was going to travel the world, but he fell out of the sailor's knapsack, and he's been living in the woods for almost a year. Please help me get down to the sea. From there I'll swim back home. I'm tired of travel. No more will I roam. Please, please help me get down to the sea. Oh, I'll help you, said Eddie. Please, no more tears. Tomorrow morning you will be on your way. Oh, how sweet is that Eddie and his doggie are going to help him get back to the sea so he can see his family. The alligator was happy. He wanted to celebrate. He asked Eddie to jump on his back and carried him up a steep hill. They danced and played until the sun came out, and then Eddie headed towards his house. Eddie told the alligator to climb into his wagon. Then he covered the alligator with an old coat of his dad's. The wagon looked like a new kind of a boat. They walked and they walked through the woods, through the town, and down to the beach. Look at that alligator. He's in disguise. He's taking him to the beach. Oh, wow, look how crowded that beach is. The beach was crowded, Eddie said to the alligator. We'll never reach the water this way. You better come out from under that coat. See how crowded the beach is? And Eddie is telling him to come out from the coat. When people spotted the alligator, they quickly cleared a path. Eddie and the alligator walked along, waving to the crowd. See, look at that path. There was the wagon, and they walked down the path. And look at everybody looking at that alligator. He's going off to sea. When they reached the water, the alligator thanked Eddie and gave him a present, one of his teeth on a chain. Wear it, my friend, he said. It will bring you much happiness and good luck. There's his doggie. There's Eddie, and there is the tooth on the chain. The alligator said goodbye and thank you again, and he swam far out into the sea. There goes the alligator. As Eddie pulled his empty wagon home, he felt very sad. But he was happy, too, that his friend was finally on his way home. That night, when Eddie was getting ready for bed, he heard a noise at his window. He couldn't believe what he saw. A big white elephant was standing in the garden. I want to leave for the jungle tonight, said the elephant. Please help me, Eddie. Help me find my way to the jungle. Oh, Mom, Eddie shouted. There's a big white elephant outside my window. Come quick, Mom. Come quick and see. Oh, said his mother. Eddie, go back to bed and stop reading those scary books. It's time for bed. The end. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my goodness. That was such a good book. Did you love it? The alligator? I don't know if his mother believed that there was an alligator there. Okay, you have to see Chester because he left Cozy Bedtime Story to do this. Look at Chester. Chester is out. He is out for the count. Oh, Chester, Westchester. Oh, what are you doing, silly guy? You didn't even finish Cozy Bedtime Story Time because you're so tired and sleepy. That's okay, Chester. You can go to sleep. Okay, Chester's. Oh, look at him. He's being so silly. It's okay, Chester. Oh, but I love tonight's Cozy Bedtime Story Time. I love alligators. They're so fun. Did everybody have a good day today? Oh, that book teaches us something, that we have to help each other through difficult times. That alligator needed to get home to his family, and Eddie and his puppy helped him get back to the sea to find his loving family. And there's nothing like family. It's so wonderful. I hope everybody had a wonderful day. And guess what? In just 2 days, not tomorrow, but Friday, is our drive-by at Dance Studio 111. Miss Kimberly has been baking special yummy cookies for each and every one of our dancers. Please make a poster that says, I love Dance Studio 111, and come by the studio for a drive-by this Friday between 6 and 7:30. We're going to have so much fun, but don't worry, we will be safe. We will keep a safe distance. It's just important to know that our dance studio might be closed for classes, but we are still there and we love each and every one of you. I cannot wait to see you on Friday. Now, tomorrow, all day, make a special I Love Dance Studio 111 poster for Miss Kimberly. I can't wait to see your posters because I know you're all artists. Oh, Chester is being so silly. Chester, you need to go to sleep. He's had a long day. Phone call. Good night, all my ballerinas. I love you all. Sleep tight, and we'll see you tomorrow night for Cozy Bedtime Story Time with Miss Kimberly and Chester. Love you, and don't forget, dream of sugar plum fairies dancing in your heads.